doo. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Do-do-do. Ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, everybody! Well, I say everybody, there's nobody here yet. In fact, it's time I did a little tweet to say that I'm about to do some more impromptu Final Fantasy. Impromptu Final Fantasy. Impromptu Final Fantasy. Impromptu Final Fantasy. What shall I say about the impromptu? The impromptu. What shall I say about the impromptu? I could say something like surprise final I'm a bit a little bit coffee today. Coffee. Surprise Final Fantasy VI stream again. Come and be final. I won't say that, but I will say Twitch. Oh, come on. Twitch.tv/Demon Tomato Dave. Oh, hello, Ziffy. Oh, did I? Oh, dear, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. You're the one who's got the thing set up downstairs to make eerie noises if ever I come online, aren't you? Well, presumably not just me. Presumably anyone wanting to come online will make eerie noises in your house. That doesn't strike me as a thing I would want in my house. The computer having the ability to just switch on and start talking somewhere in the house. That strikes me as eerie. Especially if you then came downstairs, having been asleep, and there was my big gob on your screen. Sorry about that. That's not what my mouth really looks like. I've photoshopped it. Hey, Kotar! First Dave Strill, welcome aboard! Welcome aboard the Dave stream. Oh, was that you, Kairu? Oh, strange. I don't know why I didn't remember that. Kotar_Peck. Hello there. So this is your first time joining us live. Have you watched any of the streams, like, not live? Or did you just have no idea who I am? Hello, my name's Dave. And for the time being, I'm a man who plays this. So what I'm just writing here is a little tweet. What shall I put? Come and be my fantasy. Asterisk. And then asterisk. Final Fantasy viewer. My Final Fantasy VI viewer. Yes, hello everybody. I basically yet again just did that thing where I just decided suddenly to do this. So I hadn't really planned for it, and so I'm a little bit here and there. But any second now, we're going to be starting. So, in fact, I think I can start now. So, Ziffy, how did I wake you up then, if you're not the person who had the thing set up so that I would just immediately come on? Oh, you did you, Kotar? Right, lovely. Some what? Some Final Fantasy, or the other things? What I've been getting on with? Ah, yes. That would have been funny, Kairu. You were quite right to nearly have said that. You should have gone as far as to say it. It automatically starts the video. Yes, right. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Well, all right. But you know, don't feel as if you've got to sit here and watch this just because I happen to be doing it live right now. It's nice to have you here, of course, but I don't want to feel like I'm interrupting anybody's day. Right. Here we go then. Do do. Ba do ba do. Do do do. Beep beep do do be do do do. Slightly off. Ba do do. Do boo do be do do. I'm quite. I'm a little bit gummy today. This is just because I ate some. What did I eat? I ate some. I can't remember what they're called. Do I mean enchiladas? The thing where it's like strips of chicken in a wrap, but it's all got hot, quite spicy red sort of sauce on top of it, and then melted cheese. That, and as a result, my whole inside throat is all gummed up. Yeah, I'm live. Hello, Game Fox. 24. Blee, blee. Oh, well, you found me from Floss, well, I'm sure. That's entirely ordinary. I expect that to happen. Doop, doo, doop, doom, doom. Hi, PR83. Doo, doo, doop, boo. Dooby, doop, boo. Dooby, doo. We're going to start. Shall we begin? Let's do that. What else do we have going on Twitter? Not a lot, just a couple of people retweeted that or favved it. This and that. Yep. Okay, right, let's get this Ploppo on the road. Something which I rather think is a waste of tortilla. The whole point of wrapping up into toys, yes. Well, you see, but you see, now, I mean, I basically agree with you there, except you see, that the tortilla, in this particular case, counterbalances the hotness of the sauce, which is slightly uncomfortably hot, in my opinion. And this being the old El Paso variety, I think. And so, you know, when you're getting a bit overwhelmed with the sauce, you can have a bit of bare tortilla, you see. Right, I better pay attention to this. Bit boppy boppy boo. I've got to fight these two Ridleys. By the way, did anyone play Other M? I know everybody hates Other M, but did you play Other M? Because although I agree with all of the points about how bad the cutscenes and the general treatment of the character are, I actually quite liked the game sections of Other M. And anyway, one of the things I particularly liked was the, which a lot of people hated, but I thought was cool, was the progression that I liked to call Tiddly, and then Middly, and then Ridley. Okay, we're going down the rapids. Blibbidum bum 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 blah. Oh yeah, that's right. We've been accosted by a massive octopus, and it's going now to fight us till we die. Well, that's what happened last time, anyway. That was the music from Dizzy Down the Rapids on the ZX Spectrum. Okay, so here we go. Ultros. Oh, right. A better health, hadn't I? Oh, yes, that's right. He automatically healths everybody, doesn't he? Blitz, and then ooh. Let's see if that works this time. Incorrect. Oh, well, I'm prepared to believe that I had forgotten it after a little bit of time. I'll try again. I pressed left, right, left. Maybe it's right, left, right. Oh dear. Oh dear! Oh, how did Ploppo die so quickly? Oh, I said that in a bit of a king voice then. How did Ploppo die? Right. Tried right, left, right that time, but I'm sure it's left, right, left. Yeah. Die! Terrible octopus. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I should have healthed. I really should have healthed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, this is no good. I think I'm going to have to go back to my save. Well, it'll happen automatically. Oh, yes, there's another one dead. Oh, well, while I'm here, let's just try. You know? Whoa, look at the state of that! I don't think I've used the noise blaster before. Didn't seem to do anything to it. Oh, dead. Bannon fell. Bannon. I don't know why I completely reject the name Bannon. It is because I'm used to Ganon, you know? And Bannon sounds like a really silly version of it, like Blanendorf. Alright then. It's a particularly bland Ganondorf. Oh dear, oh I'm sorry it's buffering and all that. I'm actually going to pause the game. If I can, it's not letting me pause the game. Oh well, I can pause it in the emulator. And what I was going to say is I'm going to address the people who can't hear me because it's buffering too much. Yes! It worked that time. Okay, so I obviously just typed it wrong last time. Right, I am going to do that. And for viewers at home, you will also see this, so this is no problem. I'm just going down here and I'm saying... Hey, everyone who can't watch because of buffering. It's paused right now this isn't a buffer. End brackets. Just typing here to say sorry about that. And maybe it's because people have got hold of Dark Souls 3 today and are streaming it. Oops. Hope you get to watch. There we go. So that was just for anybody who happens still to be buffering to the point of... Oh, yes, put Bannon in the back row. Good point, Shawnee7188. Dee-be-dee-be-doo. Okay, let me just have a little look at what's been going on in the chat while I was not paying attention to it. Evening Dave says PR83, also says evening all, a bumsy bumsy bumsy, and confirms it's an enchilada, then just simply goes yum, bitten bitten, something which I think is a waste. Oh, I've already covered all of this, ba-boo ba-boo, not just me that's getting the buffers, I was about to go, bumsy bumsy bum, and knock 7 bells from my router, thinking it was broke. A boopsie boopsie boops. Ziffy Fox has played other M and thought that it was Pops. Bumsy bumsy bum. Play blame 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 blame. I blame Twitchy servers. Bumsy bumsy bum. You can check Roll Blow's Blitz inputs from the skills section. Oh, can I really? Oh. Put Bannon way back in the back row for rough, easy mode. I think I'll do that. Let's do that now. Oh wait, I can't do that because I can't access my menus. Doobie 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 doo. Booms 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 doo doo. Don't tease the octopus, kids. Okay, so I actually... Oh, I can. Yes, here we go. Bannon can go at the... Oh, well, it didn't let me select what row to put him at, so I don't know if I put him on the back row. But he went back, so perhaps I did. Oh, what a confusing system. And now Ploppo's dead. Ugh. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have to... Phoenix down her. No. Yes. Tiddly diddly dee, and then he can health everybody because she won't have a lot of health at this stage. No, just 30. Oh dear. Oh look, she's gonna be dead again. What a waste of a Phoenix flipping well down that was. Ugh. Right, I'm gonna load my save again. Boing. Wait, is this the same place? Not the same place, is it? Is it the same place? It is the same place. Is it the same place? It's not the same place. Alright. Okay, so I think I was further ahead on my actual, like, in-game save. Oh, no, this is where we're at. Okay. So, I've already got a save game there, and then I'll save state just before the octopus. Or will I? Yes. Yeah, because I can't turn back and level up, can I? I'm going to have to do this fight with what I've got. I don't know. I always worry about save stating. Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to save state in a different save. Slot 665, then. And papier-mâché music box in the shape of a barrel organ, or whatever it was. Just get rid of all of this. Oh, get rid of that! I've got my arrow wiggling about on this. Well, still on the screen, but then wiggling about. Ba ba bop de boo. Right, let's see what's off in the chat then. Since I last had a look. Boomby doomby doom. Kairu isn't having a problem with the buffering. Bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. Squantum numbo. I couldn't read that on my first pass. Dumsy, dumsy, dum. Now I think it's Squantonomo. Or, well, I don't know. Squantonomo? This is my favorite version of the fanfare. I assume it means this one. It just sounds so very, very funky. I agree with you there. Bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. Right on the battle screen and select row. In case you don't know. Bumsy, bumsy. Ziffy Fox is back in a minute, but it's dinner time. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Back row Bannon, that's what they call him when he's safe and sound. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Live by the quick save, die by the quick load. Hello there, Arcanine 9-1. Arcanine, I mean. Okay, that's everything. Let's continue on. There's the Octopus Man. What is it? Boof. It's a saved game, that's what it is. Oh dear. That's saved in a completely different slot than the one I asked it to. Oh well, it's fine. Bum, bum. It's just bodes ill for my ability to use anything. Right. Health straight away, because that goes... It seems to be going for her all the time. Oh, I should have put Banondorf on the back row. Do that next time. Okay. Let me get to my bib. Okay. Okay, so now... Row... And I guess he goes to the back row? Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if that was it. I should have... I think I was probably too busy singing what tip I was given. Oh! Oh dear, I just noticed! Oh! Boo! Ooh! Oh, I should have done it to everyone. Oh! Ah! Do 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 do. I hate this guy. I don't like him. I do not like this guy. Bump 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 diddle double bump do. Ba da ba doo doo. Doopy doopy. Oh, what? 200? What was that? Flip's sake! Blimey heck! What? I'm not gonna win this fight, am I? Kitty bomb. Dude. Alright, alright. I guess I'll use a couple of feedy downs and see if that does anything, but like... No, because no. I need to do... Okay, I need to do Phoenix down and then do heal. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. A little bit like the, is it the... Lava Reef Zone baseline? Okay, that was rubbish. You frightened me! Not enough. Okay. Health to everybody. Wealth to everybody. Long live the everybody Aurora. Who shall I... I guess I'll heal him because I've already got a healer and that's what she's best for up at the top. Ploppo. Dum, 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 dum. Wow, there's a lot of feathers of Phoenix down. Oh, so he's just gonna kill straight away. Look at that. Alright, I'll health next move. This move, I haven't been paying attention to like what the numbers are, what causes the most amount of hurting. So that's 221. He dislikes that to the tune of 221 points. Okay, now I'll health. Now... Oh, I forgot what it was. Here, it's also crossbow. Okay, Bioblaster does what? More than 221? Or less than 221? Let's find out. Less. Okay, so I'll stick with the crossbow for now. Oh, I should have healthed and I fought. Should have healthed and I fought. Silly, silly. Rookie error. Wookie error. Oh! Alright then. I guess we thrashed it. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Don't bet on it. It's probably just hiding from us. Ew! Something stuck to my leg! Ploppo, over here. Oh, that was a nice little whip whoop. I'm just gonna listen to this music for a minute. Give me another little whip whoop. Come on, Nobu. Nobuo, whatever your name is. I don't know your name from reading it. I know it from the Final Fantasy as an RPG song. Thank you. Okay. Bannon, it's all right now. Doinky boinky boing, watch out! I'm going to hit it with a blitz. Oh, roll bro. Don't distract me, brother. Oh, They're being silly. Look at them. Look at the anime people. They're being so silly. They're being silly. He's always been a tad zealous. Oh, this is where the teenagers of the 90s got this rubbish sense of humour from anyway in the first place, isn't it? Ruined years of internet and it's still going on now. Anyway, roll, bro. Don't worry about him. Are you sure he's okay, Bannon? I didn't say a single thing about whether he was okay. I just said, don't worry about him. I'm just telling you I don't care. You should know better than any of us. Any moment he'll flop right onto the raft. He'll be like a flippity-flop. What the? I like how Bannon specifically is the one who didn't say anything there. Seems a little too perky. What's going on? Ha! Roll, bro! Right. Sorry, I've now lost track of what's happening. They're all just shouting things. I guess I didn't look at the screen at the right time when something happened. Oh! Have I lost Roll, bro? Oh, there he goes. Oh, no! Oh, was I supposed to hold a button there? No. Okay, no, that's part of the story. I tried. Whoa! Rollo and Ploppo race towards Nashi while protecting Bannon. But what about Roll Bro, who was swallowed by the raging waters? Yes. I mean, exactly. And how is Glombo faring? Which one was Glombo? Oh yeah, I remember him. That's him on the left, isn't it? After having penetrated the Empire's defences in South Figaro. Is all going according to plan? Whoa! Whoa! Things are getting a little bit tentacular now, aren't they? By the way, a friend of mine has given me the new Day of the Tentacle for my birthday. So we'll probably be streaming that at some point. And in fact, we're way behind on streaming another game that he got me. I was supposed to be streaming Skeleton Guys, Grim Fandango. But we haven't got through the games that I was already streaming yet, so perhaps I'll just, Basically, we thought Undertale wouldn't take as long as it has, which it wouldn't if it was anybody else. So, wow, so here we are. Now I get to pick a bit of story. That is really cool and exciting. That's super duper cool, and I love that. Goodness me, I do love that. But first of all, I'm going over to the chat to find out what is going on. Zip-ip, zip-bidip, zip-bidip. Oh dear. I accidentally clicked. Oh, Emelian, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacruel, Aerodactyl, Ammonite, Slowpoke, Pidgeot, Arbok. That's all, folks. Hello, good evening. I'm just having a little look what went on. Yeah, we are in for some bifty boofing, yes. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry about that, Emelian. That's been happening. There's been a couple of people in the chat who have in fact been doing that. They've been keeping my Twitch open. Yeah, sorry about that. It's all so impromptu. I have to sort of reserve the right to be able to just do this whenever I get a chance. So sorry about that. However, we are planning to have an actual planned Undertale tomorrow evening at the usual time of 8. For reference, it is now 5 to 11. So 3 hours earlier than whatever time it is now. Tomorrow, we ought to be starting some Undertale. That is the plan. That I can never swear to these things because I'm a silly Billy. But let's see. What else do we got down here? GameFox just checked on a whim, and there I was. Interesting. There was a little bit of... Hey! Nice one, Kairu. High five. When is the next revisiting... Oh, hi, Bleeding Hearts. Haven't said hello to you yet. Well, the answer to your question of when the next revisiting Ocarina... It's probably coming out in about 2 weeks. Well, no, it's probably 2 weeks and a bit because, as everybody is entirely sick of hearing by now, I have a live show coming up in... Well, it'll be less than 2 weeks now. The first weekend of April, here in Manchester, I am performing at the Manchester Anime and Gaming Convention. And at such things... I sing songs to you, such as the theme from the Dark World and the Sonic 2 ending song and things, and Zoo for You and Ninja Turtles and things. And I do all these songs. And I'm doing 2 new songs, one of which is 100% entirely new and nobody's ever heard me do it before, and another of which is sort of mostly new and it's only been heard by the people who were at my previous show, which was Alcon in September. So yeah, and because of that, you know, I'm working on that, and basically all my spare time that I would usually use to make the videos, the behind the scenes of Ocarina of Time videos, I'm instead using that time to rehearse and record backing music and so on. Oh, I'll talk about that in a bit. I mean, I'm just going to zip through all of this so I can play the game. It's been mainly buffers so far. Oh dear, sorry about that, everybody. Hi, Emilian. What else we got? Dave, have you set the battles to wait until you make your moves yet, or are you still doing it live? I am still doing it live at the moment. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't really have a solid opinion on that, so if anyone has a preference, then I'm willing to listen to reason. Honestly, I think I might change it so that it waits. It's just that, you know, this is going to take us this is going to take long enough as it is. Hello, Tekid the Black. Good evening there. Glad you beat Ultros. Thanks, Shawnee. Have I said hello to you yet, or have I not? Hello, anyway. Make it wait. More strategic. Yeah, I mean, in my case, it would just give me more of a chance of getting anything done. But like I say, I just at the moment, I feel like I'll play it at its own game. You know, which is to say to leave it on the standard setting. These names sap a bit of the drama. Well, perhaps a bit more of Grim Fandango. Well, there we go. So you will get one. That will happen. Ursa Games, good evening. You gamey bear, you. That's a bear, isn't it, Ursa? Is that a bear? Yes, Ursa Minor, Ursa Major, and Ursula the Bear, which was a series of books about a little girl who turned into a bear by eating a special cake and saying, I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear. And then she would turn back by saying, Reba me, Reba me, Reba me, while vomiting up the cake. I can't remember what it was. But that was a series of books that my very first classroom ever had, so I'm going back to when I was 5 years old there. I may have my details off. What else have we got? Emilian's off into some giggles yet again. Tomorrow, okay? Yup, and yeah, it is indeed. Yup, yeppy. Yes, you did. Can't remember what. Oh, I said hello, right? And okay, and so go. Here we go. Who should we play? Go on, you're all here. The gang's all here. Oh, I've highlighted a bit of the gang. The gang's all here. Who should we select? It looks like I can pick any one of these teams of people. And I'm going to leave it... Oh, I've got to actually... I thought I would have to move the start. Ah, does that mean I can save? Let's do that. Even though... I don't know why I persist in doing this, because I can just make a save state. But let's do it anyway. Mog. I'm just a Mog. Nobody else. There he is. Mog. From Meg and Mog. Not Sabin. Ah, well, now, unfortunately, I can't remember what their real names are, so I don't know who Sabin is. Isn't Sabin the one who translated Super Sentai into Power Rangers? Sabin's is the longest story. Oh, so you have to... So I can't just play a little bit and then go, no, I'm sick of this one, I'm going to play the other character. I've got to do one all the way through, have I? Sabin is Rolbro, right, okay. So we've got a vote for Rollo. We've got a vote for Sabin, Rolbro. We've got a vote for Thief Boy, so we're fairly equal there. Although, maybe the vote for not Sabin, which I think is this guy, that removes the vote for him. So now we've got one vote there and one vote there. Alright. We've had 2 votes for Thief Boy now. Which is that guy, is it? That's another one for Glombo. I think we're doing Glombo. Just a little comment here. Wild Arms had a few sequences like this where you could or even needed to switch back and forth when the party split up. Good RPG, that. Never heard of it. Never heard of that. Alright, we're going for Glombo. Oh dear. Sorry, Arcanine. I hadn't seen that in time, and I can't remember who Locke was. Glombo has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops, but now he desperately needs to escape. I feel like a remake of this game ought to change nothing except that you can just switch between these 3 different stories whenever you want. Alright, so we're back in... no, we're not back. We must be in a new town because I haven't got the Weez and Poos song. So this is a thief. Is it a gentleman thief? Or a scallywag thief? I don't know. But Duncan's wife, I'm sure there's a hidden passage under the rich man's house. Find the room that's drafty. Oh, I remember the room that's drafty. Yes, I don't think it was in here. It was upstairs in somewhere. But since we're here, let's have a little look for content. Well, there's a save point. I don't need one of them. Boom, boom. Anything cooking in the pot? No. Now, ladies and gents, I swear to you, this is not going to be a super long one. A super long one. Oops. Long one. Because the other night, do you remember 2 days ago we did a quite long impromptu Final Fantasy, and it's ruined my sleep schedule for the rest of, well, I say for 2 days, but it really, really ruined it. Like last night I basically didn't sleep. Hi! Oh dear! I haven't got my healer or anything like that. Oh dear. This is a tricky. Yee. I'm sort of regretting this now. Yeah, there we go. Annihilated. Oh dear. Right. It's alright, I only got annihilated to there. Ouch! I gotta steal me some new clothes. Okay. Alright, well, let's try upstairs. Yeah, so I'm already sleepy now because I've not had enough sleep, and so I'm not gonna be doing this for very long. I told you it was the middle of the night. Oh, there's the lamp shop. So this is the Weezenpoos town. Just change the music. Aw, what a waste. What a senseless waste. So I'm trying to steal clothes from somewhere, but where? Guys, I really like the graphics here. Hello. My grandfather was a servant for the richest man in town. Only people dressed as merchants may pass through. There's a real theme emerging here of being dressed as things. I've got to steal clothes, or I've got to dress as a merchant. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't found any cider, did I? Look at the graphics. Look at them. I mean, yes, they've been reduced in quality by the fact that, you know, we've just seen them a lot on the internet. Like, I've seen these in Sprite comics more than, you know, than anything else. And I don't read Sprite comics that I'm aware of. I mean, I have read them ever, but I mean, like, I don't go around reading them. No. Oh. Alright, I guess I'll go. Whoa, look at him! What's up with him? Ooh, look at him. Hey, I've got a fancy hat. Wait. Ah, brilliant! Ah! Fantastic! So now I can dress as a merchant. Yeah! I didn't even think of that. Oh, there you go. I was going to say, yeah, I'll let you off, don't worry. Dee-dee. Oh. Sorry. I say sorry. Okay. Let's see if there's anything here that I need. Well, I do. I mean, I need healing stuff, basically. Oh, look, I've got loads of money, so I'm alright there. So, what's the things? Tonic gives me 50. Antidote cures poison. Oh, I've got loads of those. Soft cures petrify. So I just want potion. Oh, there isn't a potion. Ah, what does that do? That recovers one person's HP MP, and a tent recovers the party's HP MP. So I could get a couple of those, but I'll work my way through my money quite quickly if I do. And I have got 4 for now, and I can only use it at certain times. So basically, there's no point in me buying anything here. That's all just no good. Oh yeah, check inside the clock. Okay. Nope. Nothing in there. Alright, so now I can go wherever it was a minute ago that I was. Was it in here? Must have been. And this time, I'll probably be allowed to pass. Hello. Merchant, right? You may proceed. Thank you. I am indeed a merchant. You're correct. Okay, so through this door. I'm going to look at the chat again in a minute, but I'm trying to sort of force myself to play for several minutes at a time. So that this is a let's play. Well, no, it's not. It's a Twitch stream, so it kind of doesn't matter what I do. Oh dear. It's perilous. Oh no, it's not because I'm a merchant. Everyone will think I'm normal. Really? I shouldn't have been wearing my thief costume before. Okay, I'm in the shield shop. Arsenal. Oh, well, I've already got a plumed hat. I could have a big heavy shield, couldn't I? But is it something that I can wear? Can't really tell. And then what else we got over here? Oh yes. What have I already got? I keep doing this until it says E. Nothing. Now, I remember when we were here last, I was getting a lot more of a sense of what... Oh! The little uppy-downy arrows are like, it's better for them, it's worse for them. Cool. So, does that mean I can have a big mithril blade then for him? Does it? Does it? Let's find out. Equip. Longbow. Oh, no. Optimum. Oh, there we go, look. Oh, air. Oh. Air Lancet. Air Lancet. So why is a mithril blade worse than that? Okay, so everything is exactly the same, but that's presumably a slightly lower battering power. All right, fair enough. All right, so I can go back and say sell that. I've just wasted my money there, and presumably it sells for a lot less than I bought it for. But I don't need it. Oh, I've got 7 potions. Okay, good. I mean, I could. Where is it? Is it it's the mithril knife, isn't it? Which apparently is a kind of dirk anyway. I'll keep it for now, because I can always give it to someone, can't I? Lower-ranking soldiers like to brawl. Try humiliating them by stealing their clothes. That's a great idea. If you ever get into a fight, in a pub or something, you just steal the other person's clothes. And then they'll be like, no, I can't fight now, I'm all embarrassed. Imperial soldiers are pigs. Green suits live to brawl. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I've been in that shop. Uh-oh. I'm guessing I shouldn't be spotted by him. Although they won't have invented stealth mechanics by the time of this. Actually, they will, because Metal Gear 1 would have already been out for sure. Probably Metal Gear 2. Oh, there's no getting past these guys. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I'm disguised. So, hey. Halt! Oh! Some disguise. Let us find out if we can pinch things from the mech guy. Guess I stole a tonic. Oh yeah, I have to wait for my... Oh no, metal hand! Oh, dude. Yeah, well, I mean, I have done. No. I don't get to steal his clothes, do I? Come on. Oh, I want to steal a bad guy's clothes so that I can pretend to be a bad guy. Let me just check if I've already equipped all that stuff. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. So this isn't actually that bad when you die there. Yeah, so, yeah, there's 2 different aspects to doing this sort of thing, isn't there? There's playing the game, and there's talking at the same time. Oh, that green bloke's clothes. I think I'm gonna have to steal those. Oh, dearie me, done a back attack. Now my back hurts. Ow, my back. Now I'm gonna fight the heavy armor thing. Mech with massive claws. Oh dear, he threw a thingy at me. Oh dear, I'll throw a thingy back. Oh dear, perhaps I'll steal a thingy. Oh dear, I can only sit there waiting. Couldn't steal. Some master thief you are. Oh dear. It is bedtime. Oh dear. Okay. Tech laser. Oh no. Can I get away with just a tonic? Let's find out. Oh no. I'm gonna have to find a source of potions soon. This is bad. This is really terrible. Oh no. Ah. I really hope I kill this guy soon. I'm really missing all my cool moves. Oh no! What am I supposed to do here? Oh, unless it's part of the story that he's not capable of, you know, defeating these guys at this stage. In which case, I would resent using up potions to find that out. Ah! Speaking of which... Oh no! I gotta... It's not worth wasting your healing items. Oh no! Okay, so you've all agreed there that Sorry, I had a little glance at the chat, even though that's cheating. But I'm happy about cheating. So you've all decided I'm not going to be able to defeat this guy, so I have to just run. But I don't know how, if that's even an option. Is there an item that's like running? Defend. Oh, that's no good. Okay, I don't know how to run away, guys. So I guess I'll just let him kill me and then I'll respawn back at the place. But that does mean I don't have any potions. Well, I do, but it means I've used up most of my potions now. Okay. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to need... never mind new clothes, I'm going to need new potions. Alright, so I'm going to have to pause there for a moment and have a little look at what was going on in the chat over here with my lovely little fellows and fee-fellas. Okay. So Shawnee should be doing some coursework and final studying. Well, I don't approve of this. I think you should go and do your coursework and final studying. This is not worth failing your course over. I mean, quite apart from anything else, it'll exist later on. You can watch it back. If it makes you feel any better, my current sleep schedule has been from 8 AM to 3 PM. That is absolutely dreadful. And I'll be back there Thursday and Friday to help prepare. Oh, dude, that is not good. It's pronounced England, where I come from. Okay. Sprite Comics got me into Final Fantasy in the first place. Alright. Okay, interesting. I actually don't know enough about the class system to really pass comment there. But I'll find out soon, won't I? What else have we got? These are a little tight, even though it's 3 times my heart on the battle screen. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Buy a ton of tonics. Cheap healing can save you later in the game, and it's only 3,000 monies for the 60 tonics, which isn't much. Okay. Alright, do you literally mean 60 tonics? Because I can do that. Okay. Techid's gone off for some dinner. What are you baking? Chicken casserole. Yum, 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 yum. Yeah, well, quite. I mean, the trouble is you're seeing it as if the chat is on the side of the screen, but it isn't. That's just in the recording and in the stream. I've just got the game and then nothing else on the screen, so it's difficult for me to do that. What else we got? This is him. Oh, all right. Oh, shout out to Techid now that I know who it is. So he's off making the dinner. Yeah, I was thinking about Terminator as well. Okay. Apparently running is a viable option. I didn't find out how to do that, but I guess when I get further down the chat, they might have started telling me. Any turn-based game is going to have balance issues where what you do instead of damaging needs to be worth a damn, but not so overpowered that you don't bother to do damage. Sure. Both shoulder buttons together. Right. Okay, I'll try that another time. I'm telling you, Dave should try his hand at a video games with lyrics series. Clearly it comes so naturally to him. Well, that's where I started, Emilian. My first, probably my first video ever on YouTube was it the theme from the Dark World? No, it was Not Roy. Yeah, it was Not Roy. And then, yeah, Theme from the Dark World and Sonic 2. All of those are extremely old and horrible sounding now, but I've remade them and I've got special versions, and if anybody wants to hear them, then try and pop to Manchester for my show in the first weekend of April. Or later, I've got one coming up in Liverpool at the start of... it's either June or July, whenever the Anime League people are doing a convention there. Just a moment. Hello again, sorry about that. Okay, so back to the chat. Yes, there they are telling me to run away in the form of song. Be like brave Sir Robin, yes, with his head smashed in and his heart cut out and his liver removed and his bowels unplugged. Studying. Okay. Yep. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, God, it is not worth the price of a plane ticket. Let me tell you that right now. My live show is not worth that price. And in fact, you know, somewhere down the line, if I can get something properly sorted out, I might start like, well, I don't know, like I might sell the video of the live show. I suppose I could do that. I don't know if I can do that. Anyway, the new versions when you perform in Manchester. Well, I'm afraid it's not new versions. We're not waiting for my Manchester show to hear those new versions. I've been doing them for years. The Theme from the Dark World, the Sonic 2 song, these are all staples of my live show. And they're all fancy new ones. But, yeah, you'll hear them. I'm sure you'll hear them down the line. I'm trying to get a video done for the new version of the Sonic song, and I just never get around to it because I'm doing other stuff. Right, yeah, sorry, Emilian. No, it was quite deliberate. Remind me once more of those dates. Okay, so for the show, it's the first weekend of April, as in it's like 2 weeks, less than now. In fact, I've been saying it's 2 weeks for so long, it's probably might be 1 week, I haven't checked. But first weekend of April is when my show is on in the Manchester Anime and Gaming Convention, and then in it's either June or July, and I can never remember which one. Again, I think it's the first weekend. It's like the 4th and 5th, I think. There's another convention on in Liverpool, but I don't know. I haven't got my timetable there, so I don't know if I'm on the Saturday or the Sunday or both or what. And then in September there's Alcon again in Leicester. Those are the ones I know about at this stage. There may be others. Oh no, don't worry about that, Emilian. I can't remember what you're saying. Sorry for having missed now. If you mean when I said that those new versions of the old songs were staples of my live show, that is you won't find those on the video. That is a live show only situation at the moment. Well, I say there's some of the songs that I do. I think all the songs that I did last year. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to get the tonics from. I guess it's up the stairs. were available to buy at the show, and presumably at some point I'll sort out. I will sort that out to be a bit more generally available. This is wrong as well, isn't it? This is wrong as well, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So I'm gonna pick up the pace a bit now. That was too much chatting. How do people play games and chat at the same time? It's madness. Okay. Buy tonic 60. There we go. There we go. I've now got considerably less dosh. Okay. Leicester has to be one of my favourite, weirdly named and pronounced British places, particularly since Leicester is such a dumb, boring-sounding given name. Sesame? The name's Leicester. Oh. All right. Healing is easier if you overdose. I'm not sure I understood what you mean there. Right, guys, I'm lost. I don't know where I'm supposed to go at this point. Oh, I know. I go downstairs in that place, don't I? And then I end up with the other... Yes. You see, the sleepiness is setting in. I had about... I don't know how many hours sleep last night, but not enough. Yo! Oh, am I not dressed as a merchant anymore? Oh, this is a bit aggravating at this stage. Oh, I'll tell you what. In order to prevent further aggravation, I'll save. Oh. I'll save. Oh. Oh, okay, I didn't have it selected. Wait a minute. I don't have to have the emulator selected? So that means I can actually put the chat up on my screen. Whoops. That wasn't very good. Hang on. There we go. Oh dear. Yeah. Can I do that? No, look, it doesn't look very good on the video. Never mind. Oh, I know what I could do. What am I playing at? I can just put my screen is adjustable, and I can just put it next to my other screen. What on earth am I fiddling about with? Right, going over here. Going over here. You lot over here. Next to the screen. There we go. This ought to be better. We just glance now. Right. Let's see if that is any easier. That exact voice. Well, the voice... Do you mean when I said, Sesame, the name's Leicester? That is the only time... Well, presumably not the only time ever in my life, but the first time I heard the name Leicester, and the only memorable time, was in an episode of HR Pufnstuf, which was the first video I ever had. Well, now I can't find the place with the... This... fellows, is a boring bit, and I'm not doing well enough at it. Where is the place with the man whose clothes I steal? Oh, I know, it's the shop, isn't it? Oh, guys. I've got to get out of this bit soon. This is bad. Like, I've half a mind to cut this from the video, but that would be dishonest. Right, come here, you. I want your clothes. Give me your clothes. And your motorbike. Dippy, 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 dippy. You've got a heck of a lot of clothes there. I'm gonna steal them and dress as you. What? I couldn't steal your clothes. What is that? What on earth? Clearly, that is the thing I'm meant to do. It worked last time. What's the problem now? Ah, come on. This is the actual way that resolves this. Why won't it work? I just gotta keep trying? Is it just like a percentage? I mean, I'm sure someone has done an HR Geiger joke. I've certainly done one in my head. I maybe even tweeted one at some point. Oh dear. Oh, hey, I did it. Hooray! So I was just really lucky the previous time that it happened the first time round, because if that hadn't happened, I would have never thought to do it again. I would have gone, oh, you can't steal from him. Oh, a lovely bit of Ribena there to celebrate. And now, a hobnob. I'm going to have a little hobnob now. Yes. Repeat viewers of my videos, not my Twitch views. Sorry, not my Twitch videos, but my just normal videos. Noticed time and again over the years that I always had a pack of hobnobs stashed behind my monitor. Well, that's not been the case for a little while, but I wanted one again, so I got one again. Lost some weight during the time when I didn't have a packet of hobnobs constantly stashed behind the monitor. Let's find out how much I put on. Hobnob. Oh! Squantanamo. That's how you pronounce that, of course. Hobnob. Hobnob. Well, you say lots of tonics equals potion, but it takes up a lot of turns, you know, to... Oh, guys, no, I'm happy that you voted for this one first, because it's so boring. It's like eating all of your vegetables first, and then eating some, like, your fun, lovely, tasty spare ribs second. You know, you get... You know. Right then, what are hobnobs? Well, Emilian, I mean, I can't really explain, but... So they're biscuits, by which, of course, I mean cookies. But they're... Imagine biscuits made not from whatever that cakey, doughy slop is that you make cookies out of, but instead made out of, like, oats and probably a bit of honey and... Knobbly biscuits made out of knobbly bits and bobs. And they're just... And some palpable granules of sugar mixed in as well. They're really nice, and next time you find yourself in a British Things shop, you treat yourself to some hobnobs. You won't regret it. Unless you hate biscuits, in which case you will regret it. Duh. Oh, I don't know. 5. This is a particularly nice hobnob. Oh, so what do I do? Do I go in here? I'm just going to read some chat. Out of battle healing, good point. I'll do that in a minute. Ziffy Fox says, I need to gain some weight. Well, would that we all had the option of saying that. But hobnobs are rather scarce here in America. What am I to do? Well, you go to a British Things shop. That's what you do. I think who was in one? Was it Travis McElroy was in one a little while ago and posted a picture and said, "What should I get here?" Was it him? I don't remember. Yes, yeah, bumpy cookies. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Knobbly biscuits, I would say, but it's very similar sort of an idea, isn't it? You save the big healing for battles, tonics for out-of-battle healing, and to save terrors and people. Oh, that makes sense. Well, Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. If you they're a pure indulgence. There's nothing healthy about them, even though they're made of oats and stuff. It's mostly sugar and syrup and rot like that, but yeah, well worth a punt. All right then. Okay. So he thinks I'm a merchant. He thinks I'm a merchant, but maybe he thinks I'm a merchant, but he wants to fight me. Oh no, I can't beat this. We've been through this, haven't we? All right. Well, what do I do then, guys? What do I do? For serious. Is it this guy? He's doing something suspicious. No. There's an empty mech suit there. Maybe I need to sneak round the back. Game Fox. That is the nicest thing. Oh, by the way, who was it? I feel like it might have been you, Game Fox. Someone last week, not last week, last time, tweeted a Steam key, but it was just after the video had finished, and so I don't know if anyone got it. So if you want to tweeted, what am I on about? Posted a Steam key. So if you want to do that again. Right, well here we go, I've got somewhere else now. There's a man with a green suit. What are you saying over there in the chat? You're saying, talk to the guard at the door. Well, that one that I can see here, that guard at that door. Okay, let me just see what this guy's got. Scram, you blockhead. No. Oh, dude, that is some super niceness going on in my chat. I'm glad to be associated with such nice folk. Are barrels things that things are in? In this game, I mean. Oh, someone did get it. Oh, jolly good. What was it? Or is it a secret? What I wanted to do when I was editing, well, not editing, but like when I was sort of uploading the video, and I saw you post that, I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to take it because it's for one of my Twitch people. But I want to know what it is, so I nearly like just put the key in to see if it would just tell me what it is, and then I could say, oh, that's cool, but not accept it, so that one of my Twitch viewers could have it. But I never did, because I thought, you know, it might go wrong and make me have the game. Well, I've talked to this guy in front of the door, so I don't know. You know? Get whose clothes first? Oh! Oh no! I was supposed to get the green guard clothes and I killed him. Oh no. Have I spoiled the whole game? Mind you, I did save my game, didn't I? So I can load that up again. If he's respawned now, I'll just get his clothes, but otherwise, I might have to load up my savey gamey. Go in and out of a building. Oh, okay. Now, would you know what? There we go. I went in and out of a building. It was my game? What? You mean you actually made the game yourself? And you sent me a key? Oh dear. Sorry, I don't remember if I knew that had happened. If I seem to be just completely ignoring that, Ursa, then I do apologise. But if you sent me as a private message on YouTube, YouTube basically doesn't tell you you've got those. So I can't constantly find out that people have been saying stuff to me. I'm like, oh no, sorry. So I don't think I remember playing a game called that. So I guess I haven't made use of that. Sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude. What sort of game is it? I would like to put your clothes on. I would like to put your clothes on. No, not a tonic. Yes, there we go. Hey! This is quite a cool little game mechanic. Is this what happens all the time in this game, or is it just this one section? Whoops. Beep, beep, de doo. Cool, puzzle platformer. One of my I wouldn't go as far as to say one of my favourite games, but one of my favourite gaming experiences ever of my life was playing really a puzzle game, but you could call it a puzzle platformer because it kind of had a platforming aspect to it, which was Puzzle Pop-Ills on the Game Gear. And it was, we were 14 years old. It was our last year at the school that we were at, which was our first, my first grown-up school. A detached force is making its way toward Nashi. We'll link up with them soon. Cheers, yeah. supposed to get out of the way or something? No. Okay. Alright. And... here we go. Yeah, it was our last year at that particular school, and at the end of the year, you got to do a week of like modular studies, they called it, which means that like at the start of the year, you had a little booklet of options, and it was just each teacher on the staff had an idea, like, oh, I'll do this, and a popular one was travel transport technology, where basically Mr. Lister, not the one from Red Dwarf, an actual man in real life, would take you to museums and things like that. There was a space museum and a planes museum and that sort of thing. And that was cool. I did that for a couple of years. And in fact, it was where I read the first Red Dwarf book while on the bus to those places, just by coincidence. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe the fact that it was Mr. Lister made me think of it. I'll save there, shall I? But this one particular year, the final year at that school, wonderful memories, wonderful friends. We all loved it there, and it was our last week, basically, or maybe the second to last week. And we all picked history, models, and board games, which I recognise sounds very boring. But I picked it because all my friends were picking it, and they picked it because the word history only applied to the fact that it was in the history classroom that it took place. But actually, it was just models and board games. And in other words, what that meant was, it was a week where, at school, everyone just brought in their Citadel miniatures and played Warhammer 40,000 for a week. Which to me meant, because I wasn't into that, playing games. I brought my Game Boy, and Stuart brought his Game Gear and Pop-Hills. And, oh, Pop-Hills, what a beautiful little game. I could stream Pop-Hills. It'll be the first time I've played it since I was 14. We are doing that. That was one of my favourite gaming experiences. Now, it won't be the same, because it won't be, tied to a week of silliness where we don't have to do any school, and it's the summer, and it's a beautiful day, and in the lunch times we're disappearing off around the back of the tennis courts to just eat our lunch and play about in the field and have a wonderful time. But, nevertheless, it'll be fun. I'll do it in the summer. I'll do it when the weather is warm, so it feels right. Oh, that would be great. Oh, sadly I won't be able to make levels in the level editor and then give them to you guys to play, which was part of the fun. Maybe I can. Maybe we can figure something out. Anyway, right, what's going on up here in the chat? There's a Star Wars reference somewhere around here about okay. You had a Game Gear. I didn't have a Game Gear. Stuart did, but I eventually bought his Game Gear, so now I have the Pop-Hills, but I never really played it. I played it a couple of times. It was just so it wouldn't... See, when I bought his Game Gear, that was like back in the day when I had no way of predicting that the internet would make it so that we could just download any old game or even buy them on eBay or whatever. Like, I mean, you can even... There's a version of Pop-Hills that you can just play in your browser, I think. Someone's done that. But I wouldn't do that because it hasn't got the music, and the music is an important point. You'll see. Perhaps it has got music, I don't know. Yeah, so I bought that off him, because otherwise it might be gone from my world. And then it didn't matter in the end, particularly. So, but there we go. That's why I've not really played much of it. Anyway, hello, Jack of Many. Jack of Many what? Trades? It will be trades. Yeah, exactly, Ursa. You don't play it on the battery, you plug it in. La 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 la. Sort of fandoms. I'm just reading Kairo Hugabugi's post there at the end of that. Closest we ever did. Oh, I'll read it out loud in case anyone watching this on YouTube doesn't have the option of reading it on the screen. Closest we ever did, says Kairo Hukubi, to that sort of thing was a special sort of activity club day thingy in school. Just sort of fandoms. We could go sit in a room and do drawings and activities. The Pokemon one was nice. I was much older than the rest, but I rocked the quiz and got some free cards. Jack of many games. Okay, right. I've stopped paying attention, haven't I? What? Guys, what should I do? Should I have bought any of those? I know, right, Emilian? Seriously, I've got a good bunch here. I love my little cherry tomatoes. Do I need to stay at the inn? Might as well, mightn't I? Oh, well, don't know about that. No, we could just have tonics. Da 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 da. you go. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. All of this sort of wandering about and chatting instead of playing is just because I don't know what I'm doing. Well, there's a person. I'll go and talk to the person. This is a strange bit of the game. Am I supposed to be lost here? Is this a moment where the game is allowing me to sort of relax into the environment? Or am I being an idiot and I don't know what's going on and there's something I'm supposed to do? Look, as luck would have it, I'm fresh out of merchandise. I'm going to pound your face, or guess I'm out of luck. Oh, right, so I can threaten him and see if I get any merchandise, or I can go guess I'm out of luck and not get any merchandise. Well, I'm gonna do that and be nice the first time, but I bet I'm gonna have to do the nasty one. I bet. Oh yeah, that's right, the room with the draft in it. Yes. Good point. Oh, sprint shoes. Yeah, I know, but I don't like it. No, I will. I'll put the sprint shoes on, actually. I will. I actually brought the few cards I'd gotten for free in order to just sell or give them away to someone, says Kairu, continuing with the Pokemon thingy story. I ended up getting more free ones. You need these, the kid told me. At this point I was hooked on collecting because I was so far ahead. It's just like Pogs. We had a similar thing. Alright. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Oh, wait, so now I've got to dress as a merchant. Okay, so basically, depending on the situation, I need to... I don't really want to be a merchant, I don't think. Don't want to be a soldier, otherwise they'll all just arrest me in that. Right. Yeah. Alright. Alright, well, now I'm a merchant, I guess. Is that a good thing? I feel like it's a bad thing. Shame about the delay. Otherwise you guys could stop me. Sorry! Okay. Ooh. Equip that dirk. I've got an air lancet. What do I need a dirk for? Alright, it says Optimum though, but okay, alright. Okay, and then equip Dirk. Dude, why would I equip the Dirk when these are both more powerful than it? I'm going to pause on this screen. I'm going to wait for an answer. Guardian? Is that the answer? Oh, that. Oh, right. Yes, that is rather good, isn't it? All right, let's have that then. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry about it. I was not going to act in haste. Pogs. Huh. Oh, well, I mean, the fad may well have been measurable in months where I was as well, but back then, months were measured in years, if you see what I mean. They felt much longer. Pogs, I was into Pogs in a big way, but not in the big way that you're supposed to be, where... See, you know how children of the 80s and 90s all grew up and then we're all like, oh, they were just cynically selling us toys. Well, that's not how I responded to that sort of thing. I think I just had a slightly different sort of a brain. What I did is that I was into Pogs just because I legit thought they were cool. Little circles with pictures on. I just thought it was a good thing. And so like I collected them, but not much. You know, I didn't like try and get the whole set. And I had a friend who was trying to get the whole set, and I just happily gave him, not even swapped him, just gave him the ones he needed. See, I'm gonna need to be a green soldier to get past these guys, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. There we go. That was quick. Yeah, so I was into them for that reason, and I just had some. But then suddenly, they brought out, like, Series 2. I guess once it, like, proved to be really popular here. They brought out the second series, which was all, like, tropical, like, sort of luminous green coloured, and the drawings were extra cool. And I just really liked them, but I didn't have many of them. And then, suddenly, I went Pog crazy for, like, a couple of months, just really just a month or two, and that was because they brought out a load of stuff all at once. They brought out the Pog Collector's Guide, which was just essentially like a book about how cool Pogs are, and then they brought out a board game of it, which had like 100 Pogs in it, but it had unique Pogs that don't come with anything else. So I basically wrote my own rules to that and came up with all this stuff. Oh, come on, where have I got to go? Someone, give me a clue. I don't know where I've got to go to find this drafty area or whatever it is. I can't get him out of the way. And then they brought out a couple of books about Pogman and Pogpuss, and by this point, I was quite good at drawing, so I was like, you know, learning to draw them exactly the way that the official artist did, and I was learning some drawing tricks during that. And then, I think it all just stopped. Like, that was it. It was just gone after that. Yeah, I think it's in here. I feel like it was to the right and up, but oh no, I'm remembering wrong. There's a down steps that I think I missed before. Did I miss that before? Or am I just misremembering everything? Yeah. Yeah, I will, yeah. I'll have your cider, yeah. Right, alright, so this is a bit of a steal 'em up kind of quest. No, I didn't want your clothes, I wanted your cider. But then the final thing, well, I don't know if it's the final thing, but one of the final things was that they did bring out the official, there we go, the official Pog Maker, an official Pog making machine, which was just so much fun. I mean, it really was. Like, you had a sort of a press thing, and you had these blank Pogs, and you drew on them, and then I can't remember how it worked actually. I just remember a big plastic arm thing that you like slammed down, and that cut the Pog, and then there you go. Then you had a Pog. But I like took it all the way. So I'll tell you that in a minute. First off, where have I got to go to give the man cider? Who wanted cider? It was in the first place, wasn't it? Gotta go back all the way around. I really took it to the extreme. So not only did I draw my own Pogs and then just have my own Pogs, but I used to, and this wasn't part of the recipe, this wasn't part of what they told you to do, but I used to get sticky back plastic, and I used to put it on the Pogs myself, like as a top layer. Shift. Yeah, I'd like to. Could you shift? Okay. And in fact, actual Pogs was slightly embossed. Is that the word I mean? No. Where they were like lumpy to follow the shape of the drawing of Pogman. So I actually made a Sonic one where I drew a picture of Sonic, but I put a little bit of plasticine, just a little tiny bit, underneath the picture layer, and then stuck it all down with the sticky back plastic to so that it would be slightly lumpy. And I made a checklist like the official one and everything. Aha! This is how I get to the rich man's house. Give my grandson the password so I might forget. Oh, cheers. Okay, well that just means I have to dress as her. No, it doesn't. I do actually have to find the password, right? Oh my god. There's no clue there as to how to finish this puzzle. Alright, well I'll just try it anyway. Oh no! Oh, okay, I thought it was going to make me fight him then. Good point, Shawnee. Should have done, shouldn't I? Okay, well, not to worry. Need to find a merchant. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to go to the place. Poof, this is a bit of the game that doesn't lend itself to Let's Playing. I deeply apologise to anybody who's watching this. You shouldn't be made to go through this sort of thing. But you must have your reasons for watching. Hey you, I'm gonna steal your trousers. Ha ha ha, I love the Pug Maker. I wasted mine, I was so excited to use them. Oh, so Kairobuki had it, PR83's brother had it. Cool. What? We were given Pogs in Iraq as currency instead of coins? What on earth do you mean by that, Tekid the Black? I want to know more about that story. Yeah, Kyra, you say you wasted yours. Did you know that you could get refills for it? That's what I had to do. We went to Jeff's Toys in Colville, and we got... I guess we got a refill there. That's certainly where I bought my first Series 2 pack of luminous tropical pogs. Right, I've forgotten where I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, I've got to find the place with the stairs and the password. I think this is it. Yeah. Oops, oops, oops. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, save state. Boink. Now, let me just read over what the chat said. You have to talk to the old man who wanted cider. Once you have the cider, done that. After that, you go to the kid. And the password is always courage. Lovely, okay. Kairu kept the dumbest ones instead of my favourite things. Or did crummy drawings. Oh, I see what you mean by that. Yes, you made... you kept making, not you kept. You kept making the dumbest ones instead of my favourite things. Got your embossed, but I feel like embossed is concave, whereas what I'm thinking of is convex, like they do on birthday cards. Oh, there's a bit of diagonal animation there. Well, why can't I walk diagonally if he can? All right, thank you. Oh, here we go. There we go. This is picking up now. I'm excited by this. I'm going to save there. That's a good place. Oh, I don't mean to stop. I just mean because it's a good place to save. Ooh, I'm going underground. Oh, I've been here, haven't I? I've been here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I have been here. Because earlier it was easier to get around. For some reason. This will be the rich man's house. Where am I? Oh, I see. I was behind the building. So I have to come out there. There we are. What does that remind me of? Oh, sorry. I just got a really strong memory then of like... Right, what was it where you're totally hidden? And then you pop out from a funny place. What am I thinking of? I feel like I'm thinking of an old board game. I don't mean like Warhammer 40,000. I mean like, you know, Bewitched, Ghost Castle sort of thing. What do you think? Oh, what am I thinking of? What am I thinking of? Hang on, sorry about this. Give me a second. It's right on the tip of my brain. Something where you pick which way you go. Huh. I don't know. Huh. Anyway. Hello, are you the lady who says that it's drafty? Oh. Oh, okay. That's why the music's changed. See, I'm not paying enough attention because I'm sleepy. Okay, I'm just gonna head upstairs. What else do we have in the chat? Plastic pogs and metal ones. Well, they're all plastic. Oh no, they were card, weren't they? But with like a plastic surface. Is this the drafty room? Oh, what have I done? I betrayed the town and I didn't even need the money. Oh, there's a drafty noise. Very drafty noise. I'm just going around sort of pressing all the walls in case whatever weird mechanic this is that I'm having to discover about the draft is done that way. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do when I find it. Oh! Here we are! Here's the draft. Found a secret room. I probably found it earlier, didn't I? Yeah, I think I found this before. Yeah, I did. To what? Oh, as in, okay, because I've done all that stuff, so now... Oh, right, yeah, I'll be me again. I don't want to walk around for the whole of the rest of the game. Yeah, weird costume. Right, let me... Oh, hello. What's happening there? I've seen her before. Of course, she's one of the Empire's generals. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Whoa, dude! Stop that, you! This is what happens to traitors. Dude! I'm not going to stand for this. Yeah, exactly. Let's be a player character with her and let's kick him back. Product of genetic engineering? Whoa! Battle-hardened Magitech Knight? Whoa! With a spirit as pure as snow? What? Celes. No, you're not being called Celes. Right. What can you be called? First of all, a Glom Snow, because she's got a spirit like snow. What can I call her? Okay, so she's a what knight? She's a genetically engineered knight. Whoa. I know. Well, first of all, I'll have a little look in the chat and see what ideas you have. Leo, says Sheesh Falco. Is that you, Leovnus? Oh no, you said that ages ago, back when we were talking about something else. Fair enough. What's happening up here? Get the merchant clothes and go back there, everything is the same. Oh, have I missed something there, or what? That is a good helmet for people, says Shawnee. About what? I do not know. Embossing is convex, inscribing is concave. Okay. Time for my favourite character. Meaning this one here. Yeah, exactly. I have a feeling you need a guard. You have a new helmet. Okay, right. Those were called slammers. They were meant to hit other pogs with. Well, let me correct you there, because they were called Kinies. K-I-N-A, which was Hawaiian for king or something, I can't remember. Yes, they made a point of saying that they were called Kinies. And that we were... In fact, I think there was even a thing saying, like, don't call them slammers. But there was also a thing saying, don't call them pogs. They're called pog milk caps. I was like, no, I'm sorry, we are calling them pogs. And everyone called them slammers. Except me, I call them Kinies, but only because I, like, immediately read the thing on the back of the box the very first day I had some pogs. So, like, to me, Kini came before slammer. Rondo, Bilbo, Flono, Smomo, Blabo, Obo, Janedo, what? Rambo, Agumono. Ooh, that's a good one. Metal Slam. I've never in my life seen a metal Kini. Only the plastic ones that they came with. I can see how the metal ones would be better, but you dent your pogs that way. Cello. Oh, that's a possible one. Yeah. Dumple. That's a good one. Good one. Evening Favors. Peepo. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Peepo's a good one. Whoa, that is actually a really good one. I'm liking Peepo. Whoa, might call her Peepo. I'm certainly calling somebody Peepo. Oh, this character overtakes Terra as the main character of the game in the second half. Right. So we've got Ploppo. Or perhaps I should call her Doppo then, because I've always thought that the Doppo came after Ploppo. Ploppo Doppo. Ploppy Doppy. Play a better game, says Rich. I shan't. We could indeed call her Pogs. Poggo. We could call her Pog Milk Cap. Peepo just sounds like a girl. I mean, if you like, sure. Techie did slowly but surely, typing out his Pog story on his Xbox. Okay. Oh, cheers! Brilliant. The story about the currency in Iraq. That's an interesting one. Bobbity Boo. I would love to call her Bobbity Boo, but I have not got enough characters. It only gives you 6 characters. Good morning, Mrs. Goggins. Dibbidi-bum-diddly-doo, rum-bum-bum-bum-bobbidi-boo, rum-ba-dee-da-dum-bum-bum-bum-boo. Yeah, but apparently, oh, I'm calling her Peepo. I love it. Is there anyone better to call Peepo than this? Because if not, I want to call this one Peepo. That's a great little name. Peepo. That's a great name. Yeah, sorry, Cairo. I did indeed. Here we go. I was deployed to Iraq in 2004 when I was in the army. I know you're in the army. That's cool. But also, it's like fighting. Don't like that. But like the cool bits of the army is cool. Who am I kidding? It's cool. At the post exchange, like a small department store, if you made a purchase and would normally get coins back, they instead would give you official US government issued Pogs. Get out of my face. Are you really? That's amazing. So they weren't Pogs. They didn't have Pogman on them. They were like, you mean they were like basically cardboard coins, but which represented 5, 10, or 25 cents. This was to save money and cargo space by not shipping coins. You could even use them at any exchange shop, even in the US. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Sorry, Emilian. You have to admit, department store is quite a nice way of of saying that. All right, let's do that. No favors, you're alright. That was your internet. Merely killed your internet. My stream is fine. Were there counterfeiters like drawing their own Pogman on? Because I did. Government issued Pogs. Right, Falco, I've got 6 characters. I'd love to name her government issued Pogs, but I can't. You can call her government issued Pogs. Go-Go? Well, no, I should actually leave that character as called Go-Go, because Go-Go's Megabones was one of the first rivals to Pogs. Seriously, not long after Pogs had been out, Go-Go's came out, and it was they were like these little plastic, almost like figurines, but they were just sort of lumpy blobby shapes, and I think maybe they had some that were like in the shapes of like, this one looks a bit like a television and this one looks a bit like a book, but mostly they were just sort of blobby shapes, and you threw them. I don't know what the game was, but God, I miss it. Alright, good night, Shawnee. Yeah. Right. So, the mighty Peepo has fallen. Blah, 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 blah. How can you serve those cowards? Hold your tongue. Isn't it true Kefka's going to poison the people of Doma to the east? Shut up! Shut up, Badoof! Oh no! I'd hate to be in your shoes tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Alright! Oh, I didn't read that, but okay. Oh, I've just gone for a little sit down. There we go. Okay. Oh, he's nodding off. Hey, let's get out of here. Remove her chains. Yep. Chink, chink, chink. Bluff. I don't know how I can remove chains, but okay. Yeah, Pogs predated Dragon Ball Z by a good considerable amount. And in fact, I'm fairly... Oh, wait, no. Dragon Ball Z, sorry, for some reason I was thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh! Then. Yeah, I guess Dragon Ball Z did still come after Pogs, at least in the Yuk, but I don't know how much of a difference there was. Gosh, sorry, I can't stop reading the chat. Oh, I'm with the returners. I should be reading the dialogue properly. Returners, I used to be General Peepo. Now I'm just a common traitor. Sorry, viewers. It's just that people started talking about Pogs and Go-Go's in my chat, and that's a distraction to someone like me. Let's go. You'd take me along? Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, but no thanks. I can barely walk. Ooh. I'm grateful, but even if you got me out, you'd never be able to protect me. No, I think I'm better off here with my bucket. I'll protect you. Yeah? Yeah, trust me, you'll be fine. Be alright. Don't worry about it. Oink. Get rid of the wonk. Let's go. Wait. What? This soldier has something important on him. Oh, fine. Yay, new player character. Da-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Baby-ba-bo. He's having his us. There's a clock key in his pocket. Stealing is wrong. No, I'm going to take it. Took the clock key. Oh! Some bread too, mumble mumble. What we have here appears to be a dodgy translation of something that was perhaps funny to Japanese people. Maybe a reference to something that they would have recognized. Or maybe it's a specific reference that the English-speaking audience was supposed to recognize, and I simply don't. Okay, he's gone back to sleep. Okay. Oh! Congrats, Favus! So you've got better internet now. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the buffering. Quite honestly, that might not be your internet. Everyone gets buffering from time to time. It's a natural thing. It isn't a crime. But the danger is, some people can't seem to stop. Tonight, it's the day when people are getting their first goes on Dark Souls 3, so they're probably all Twitch streaming it, and it's probably clogging up the old servers a little bit, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Equip the helmet you got from the merchant. Will do. I guess I want to equip it on Glombo, do I? Or do I want to equip it on Peeper? Let's see what she gets. Woo! Cool. Whoop. And Optimum. You see, it wants me to have the Air Lancet, but we found out that wasn't it, didn't we? We found out Guardian was superior. Why does it want me to have that? Oh, okay, because it has superior battering power, or whatever that is. But this gives us a bit of a speed and evadeness boost, so have that for now. So you wanted me to... What did you want me to equip? The leather hat or the helmet or what? No, not the leather hat. Plumed hat, I've already got. I'm not sure what you wanted me to equip. Have I just gone wrong by equipping it on her? Plumed hat. Seems pretty much sorted out. Do let me know if I've gone wrong there and should be doing something else. Well, there's a clock, and I've got a clock key, but... no. Okay. Can I get behind that bookshelf, I wonder? I can! So is that now the key to this clock? Oh, I could have done this before when I was here. An old clock. It's ticking. Yeah, I've got the key. I've got the secret. Can I use clock key from a list? No. Alright. Let's let's arrange. And then presumably I won't have to go. Yes, there we go, I thought so. Lovely. Alright, okay. Well, let's have a look at this. Oh, I'm getting sleepy now. I'm gonna go to bed. Whoa! Ooh. But a minute ago I had the option of saying stealing is bad. It was the plumed hat. Okay. Right, I'm just having another look at the little chat window for a moment. Will there be more Pratchett videos, says Sheesh Falco. Yes, your waifu was a big fan. Now, you understand that waifu is an imaginary wife. Or not even wife, like just a crush you have on an anime character. I think that's what waifu means. But unless you mean like a real wife in this particular case. Yeah, what, you mean she was a Pratchett fan and... Oh. Wind the clock with the clock key. Whoa. Yes, there will be more Pratchett videos. What's the next Pratchett book I've got to do? Have I done Guards? Have I done Guards? Have I done Guards? Have I done Guards? Or is it the double Dutch that I've done? Oh! I do not think I can steal from dogs. They're only animals. Ooh, what is this? Runic. I do not know what that does. Let's find out by casting it on me. No, it didn't seem to anything. Okay, fight them, kill the nasty doggies. Why are they in this house? Dee-be-dee-be-dee-be-dee-be-dee-dee. Ba-ba-doop-de-doo. Let's see what's on the chat box. What are they talking about? Oh yeah, Pratchett. Yes, there will be more Pratchett videos. I've just got to remember where I'm up to. I think I've done... I've read Guards, and I can't remember if I've done a video of Guards. Like, I frankly can't remember if I've done one. So I probably need to do that, if not. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, no, I know, you're right, Wagyu. Dragon Ball Z does in fact predate Pogs, but I'm talking about when it was on in the UK. Which, like, basically, Dragon Ball Z was not yet on television by the time I finished school. Or if it was on some obscure Sky channel, and, like, I literally didn't... No, I did, I knew one person who had Sky. No? Maybe 3. Oh, I missed something about pig pogs up here. My grocery store gave out pogs made by US Pork Producers Union with pig themes on them. Pig pogs. Dinosaur pigs in different costumes. Really dumb, but pogs is pogs, and pigs is pogs, and pogs is pigs. Okay. There will be a scene in the game that I will love, and it's Peepo's moment to shine. Cool. Disregarding UK dubs on Boy Boys. Oh, okay, I did already cover that fact. All right then. Right. Yeah. Okay. Hi, game Fox24. Have I played the Discworld game where Eric Idle voices Rincewind? Yes, I have. Yes, I had the Discworld. Well, and in fact, in my Discworld intro video, I talk about the fact that I had that game, and there's a clip that I use and everything. Yes, I had that. Oh, wrong way. I had that game, and I played it quite a lot, but I couldn't get anywhere whatsoever. I really just couldn't do it. Didn't know what you were supposed to do, and to the point that it did annoy me, and I stopped playing. Oh dear. Dee-bit 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 doo-doo dee-bit bee boo boo a bit bee boo. Yeah, I had that one. Still, whenever something hurts me a lot, I go, did anyone get the number of that donkey cot? And, so yeah, I had that, and I had the second one as well, but I didn't really play that. My brother played that, though. He played all the way through the second one. I mean, I think he used a walkthrough for some bits, but, like, he really had a lot of time in those days. Ooh. Well, who do I give the iron armor to? Let's find out by comparing. Right, so she's currently got defense 86, he's got 110, so maybe she should have the armor. Yep, seems reasonable to me. Oh, and what if she had better armor? Let's try optimuming him again. Ah, you see, it just keeps trying to give me that air lancet. But you told me to equip the Guardian. Oh, no. Yeah. So we'll do that for now. Oh, let's save. Doink. Dee. McDonald's gave out Power Rangers and VR Trooper Pogs. Cool. That game is what brought me into the book series. Yes, me too, kind of, sir. Except my dad already read the book, so it was already a thing I knew about. Right, what is runic? Let's find out if it's a healing thing, because I could do with a bit of healing. It's not going to be, is it? No. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Why do you have to select it twice like that? In retrospect, those few months were like years. I remember going to the comic store and seeing a thick plastic slammer with a scorpion inside, a real one. Oh, cool. That'd be ace. Ah, magic. Come on. Magic. Do it. Yeah. Oh, just kill him. Kill him. Thank you. People has got some healing. She's got healing spells. She has said a dog and another dog. I don't quite know why. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Yes, I do. It's 'cause we fought doggies down here in the house. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. Ursa had a guide to beat it, 'cause its puzzles are bad. Bumsy, bumsy, but the writing, that was pretty great. I do not recall. Bumsy, bumsy, bumsy. All I remember is getting kind of sick of all of the terrible voice acting. Bumsy, bumsy, bum. We shall not be... No, we shall overcome. Dragon! Oh no, it was the first one, wasn't it? Well, still, the matter still stands. And I did not find the death song funny. Sorry about that. I found it laboured. That doesn't work. Exactly. Runic absorbs spells cast by enemies to restore MP. Unless Google lied to me. Tazos, says Wagyu, and I knew somebody would. Tazos, says Wagyu, were better than Pogs anyway, and he's incorrect. Tazos were not better than Pogs anyway. Tazos were a load of old rubbish. Because here's the difference, right? I'll tell you the difference in a minute. Oh, a good relic is coming up in this dungeon that can be missed. Brackets ribbon. Do not miss the ribbon. I mean, you better tell me how to not miss the ribbon, because I will miss the ribbon. I mean, I'll try and go everywhere, but I'm going to miss the ribbon. Do not miss the ribbon. We didn't give any clues as to how to not miss the ribbon. Ah, maybe it's in here. Oh! Ba-da-ba-da-boodle deedle weedle battle wibble wee wibble. Oh, I forgot to heal. Now I'm flipping dead. Oh no, now I'm dead. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm just try and heal myself. Can I do it? No, I can't. Oh well. Oh, I was just there. Okay. I put a picture of our dinner on Twitter and tagged you in it, since I believed you at the very least hummed earlier, as if you thought the chicken casserole sounded good. I did. I think chicken casseroles always sound good. Oh, you off for your dinner now, you two? You pair. So here's the difference between Tazos and Pogs, right? Pogs, and yeah, this is all marketing guff and nonsense, but Pogs had, Pogs had a sort of a culture around them. Pogs had a bit of a culture around them, right? You had Pogman. Who was Pogman? What was that thing? Eventually they brought in Pogpuss, but that's a little bit extraneous. But... Alright, let's... No, she's only got 5 MPs. Alright, let's tonic him. Oh, I gotta select it twice for some reason. Actually. Absolutely everybody should give Gombo tonics. Pogs, they were, the drawings were really good. They were done exclusively for the Pogs. Like, they weren't, like, the Tazos tended to be, like, either screenshots of stuff or photos of sportsmen. Or they were, you know, like, just a generic drawing of Looney Tunes characters or whatever they were. Yes, Tazos could be thrown. You could imagine that you were throwing ninja throwing stars. Yes, that's true. But, yeah, the Pogs were like actual like pieces of design that were designed like from the ground up to be the pictures on Pogs. They weren't from anything else, and they were collectible in that way, and they were like little pieces of lovely art. Whereas Tazos were just like, here's a tie-in thing, here's a picture of a Power Ranger, here's whatever. Plus, right, and this is a key thing, Tazos came in Whatsits, so they were always covered in the gross, like, hand grease slime and Whatsit dust of whoever it was you got it off. Or yourself, if that was who. And that never leaves. That never goes away. You can't wash a Pog. They were always covered in the grease from whatever crisps the kid who happened to be eating when he opened it. So no, down with Tazos. Boo Tazos. Boo Tazos. That being said, probably the next time I see a Tazo, I'll get super nostalgic about it and be like, yay, Tazos! Wasn't he sort of like Captain Caveman? Yes, he was. And in fact, looking at it, he was an active rip-off of Captain Caveman. However, I'd never heard of Captain Caveman, so I didn't care. A furry pickle thing with arms and legs and a face. In my group, the important Pogs were yin-yangs, skulls, poison, and buzzsaws. Yeah, we did that. Oh no, I did that. That was, you know when I was saying earlier that with the Pogs board game, I made up my own rules? Well, basically I made up... Oh, which way do I go? I made up... No, I know, Wagyu, you're right. Oh, okay, Kairu, are you American? If so, what's it are Cheetos. But better, because they're from England, and we do crisps and biscuits and chocolate and things better than you. If not, and you're not American, then I'm sure you've at least, figured out from pop cultural references what Cheetos are. Cheesy boofs. Yeah, in that, when I said I made up my own rules for the Pogs board game, it was, here we go, it was based on, Halloween Pogs, because some of them had, spiders and skulls and stuff on, and I basically, made up different rules for those. Can't remember what it was. And then Kairu says, what? They came in what's its? All the cereal prizes I ever got were individually wrapped and outside the actual bag of cereal inside the box so they were dirty. Yeah, well, you know what? I actually think that, I can't remember this because obviously it would have been my mum getting them out, but I feel as if in the UK, when I was growing up, our actual cereal toys were in fact in the bag of cereal and you had to fish around in the cereal to get it. I could be wrong, but I think it was. But anyway, what's its are crisps, or, well, rice puffs. Oops. And Wagyu is correct. The Tazos in the Whatsits used to come in little individually wrapped bags. But as if you waited until you'd washed your hands to open them. No, you didn't. Everyone tore them straight open. And so they were covered in grease at all times. Who's the best? Does something in the air like a piece of bread. Super Ted. You've never heard his magic word, but when that word is said, he's Super Ted. Super Ted. There's a really good a cappella version of Super Ted on YouTube, which you should go and look at. You'll know it. It's like there's one guy and he's appears 5 times. You know the way a cappella videos look, but he does it in the most chill way. It's this really really chill Super Ted song. It's great. Da, 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 da. Also, by the way, you guys don't know about the Snatter stories. You know how you're all confused about what Wiggle He 2 was? Well, it was to tie in with a series of stories I did on Something Awful forums, which are like an annual Christmas celebration type situation. And in that, I had this great drawing of Spotty from Super Ted as... Oh, I've forgotten his name now. What's the lizard guy from Mass Effect 2? That had just come out. Perhaps I'll show you later on. Only Cheetos have crunch. Oh gosh, no. No, these don't have crunch. What's its are floofsy. They're floofsy. I'm American, but I'm into Britishy things, to the point of weeaboo status. Oh, we came up with the word for that. Oh no, we didn't. I'm thinking of Walesaboo for people who want to be Welsh. What should we call weeaboos who want to be British? I mean, Britaboo comes to mind, but I don't know if there's a better one. Inglaboo, if you want to be English, I suppose. I have to think about that. I have a challenge. Super Ted had a secret word, but what is the secret word? Well, that's an interesting point you raised there, GameFox24. I mean, you've never heard his magic word, as the theme tune, as the extended version of the theme tune says, but I believe that I heard it once in an episode of Super Ted, and I don't remember it, but the episode was the one in which Bulk he finds out what Super Ted's magic word is, and he gets to turn into a sort of Super Bulk Super Ted. And I think I seem to remember him saying it out loud. Now, I don't remember the word, but I remember the shock of being like, wait, we've heard his magic word. So I could be wrong there, but that's my reply. No, not Smooth and Groove. No. Not him. Somebody else. Yeah, crisps. The weird thing is, crisps are better in the UK than they are in America, but they're literally made by the same people. Lay's is the American version of Walker's crisps, which is by far, it's the most likely crisps you're going to have in the UK, because they're the most populous. You actually got Super Ted in the States, says Cairo Hakubi. He was my jam when I was 5. But what you may not know, Cairo, what you may not know is that you had a bastardized version of Super Ted. And further, so did we. The original version of Super Ted was Welsh. So if you ever particularly cared about Super Ted, then you may be a Walesaboo. Now, there's Sheesh Falco going, no. And I'm not sure if that's because I am about to do something I shouldn't. So I'm just going to pause and find out what Sheesh Falco went no about, just in case I'm about to miss the ribbon. And I'll tell you about Super Ted. So yeah, Super Ted was originally Welsh. It was like literally in the Welsh language. But the British version and American version were different. The American version made Super Ted be voiced by a small boy, I recall. Or maybe it was I don't know if it was a real small boy or like a woman doing a voice of a small boy. But I think it was a real small boy. Whereas the original Super Ted in English was voiced by Derek Griffiths, who is a name known... Well, no. It wasn't a name known, but it was a voice known to all UK kids in the 80s. He was a presenter of Play School, which was, I mean... just sort of, there's no real comparison, but think of sort of Mr. Rogers. Think of something a bit like that, but multiple presenters, and instead of little puppets, they just had inanimate toys that they just never made a secret of the fact were inanimate toys, but they still kind of used them and played with them and sort of talked about them as people. And I say that, you know, that's the closest reference I know. I'm sure there's something closer than Mr. Rogers. That's just the one I know about. Yes, I had the Super Ted game on the Spectrum. You sort of fly and immediately die. It was almost a... It wasn't it a sort of kiddie equivalent of like a bullet hell shoot 'em up. I seem to remember it was like a twee R-type. You were flying along as Super Ted and stuff was coming at you. Anyway, back downstairs to the left. Okay, cheers, Sheesh. No problem. I just thought I'd wait for you. Is that why you were saying no? Was it because I missed the ribbon? But here's where we get... So Derek Griffiths, he was a presenter at Play School. He did the songs, the theme tunes and the songs for a load of children's TV programs. Just, you know, too many to mention. For me, Through the Dragon's Eye was the big one. That was where I knew his voice from the most. Wonderful TV program, Through the Dragon's Eye. You can watch it all on YouTube, but I wouldn't bother. It's probably, you know, it's kind of... It looks rubbish, but that was part of its charm. Well, no, at the time, I thought it was absolutely incredible. I didn't, you know, I had no concept of the fact that that was a bad dragon costume. It was like, look, I'm watching a program at school. It's an educational program, but one of the characters is a dragon. I do not care about the costume. And then in comes Charn, the scariest children's villain who ever existed on television. Absolutely wonderful stuff. All rather Doctor Who-y, which leads me... Oh yeah, by the way, Derek Griffiths, the original Lumiere in the UK cast of Disney's Beauty and the Beast. You know, the stage version. And he was great at it. I'm going to have to buy some more tonics at some point, aren't I? However, we move on now to Spotty. You remember Spotty? Spotty Man? He, and you should look this up, he was originally played by Jon Pertwee. As in Doctor Who. I don't know what I just picked up. It wasn't the ribbon, was it? Because I haven't gone down any steps. North or south, east or west, the test is, can you finish what you start? Take part, sung Derek. Look bravely through the dragon's eye and fly. Skeleton was played by Melvin Hayes. Is that his name? Melvin Hayes? Or is that a different Melvin? I think it was Melvin Hayes. Who is one of the elves in Santa Claus the movie. and therefore shows up in my Santa stories as well, because they were basically Santa the Claus the movie fanfics. Aha, there it is! Is it? Or is that where I've come from or something? Ooh, how do I get down there? Beady beady booty booty beady beady booty birdie beady 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 Why did Mighty Max come to mind? I don't know, Jack and Many, but you might have been thinking of Fantastic Max, which also was originally Welsh. Yep. Where are these stairs? I can't find them. Yep, Fantastic Max, originally made by the Super Ted people, if I recall. And it was called Space Baby. Now, this led to a situation. You remember Fantastic Max? Fantastic Max! Do-do-do. Well, here comes Max with his great big thingy. I don't remember the words. Da-da. He had a mohawk and a nappy and stuff. Well, thanks, Favors. Correct, Melvin. I think I saw a way around. I'll have a little dee-dip-dee-doo. Yeah, Fantastic Max. I'm wondering if I can go around this way. I remember it coming on TV and going, wait, this is called Space Baby. Mum, this is Space Baby. And Mum was just like, yes, David. No, Mum. Oh, I've got to heal. Damn, got to heal. Damn. Got to heal. Damn. Got to heal. And no, Mum. I've seen this before, and it was called Space Baby. And I remember her saying something like, I doubt that. But a couple of years ago, I found out that no, it really was originally called Space Baby. Do you know how I found that out? Ladies and gentlemen? Well, let me tell you. We got to talk about a little thing called Fireman Sam at this stage. When I was a young child, Fireman Sam came on. It was, I'm sure you've heard of Postman Pat. Imagine that, but a fireman. Well, that was Welsh as well, by the way, and it came on when I was just like starting school. Well, no, I think my second year at school, I think ever. And use one of my Phoenix Downs. And while it was still in its initial stride, there was a live stage show. And I went to this live stage show, and I found it at the time to be a wonderful thing for two reasons. Firstly, because instead of using giant-headed costumes, guys, which way do I go? Just tell me. I'm trying to find these stairs. They actually just had people dressed... here we go. Just kind of like, as if the characters were real people, which I appreciated, and I liked it when they did it for Postman Pat as well. So I was chasing the... what's that there? Nothing, okay. I was trying to find the program for this. Oh, an X potion. Because it had photographs in, and I was trying to explain to someone how, having people just dress as the characters is a better way of doing a stage version of a children's puppet-based property than having massive costumes, which is what they were doing at the time. There was another Fireman Sam show that came out where they just used like full-body puppets, like Disneyland-style costumes. I was like, no, that's bad. So I found the program, and in it, one of the crew or cast or something, someone... There wasn't a ribbon down there, by the way, you guys. So, I'm going to need some more help. Thanks, Falco, but it wasn't there. One of the people who worked on the Fireman Sam stage show, it said, worked on Space Baby, brackets, the original, and the original of Fantastic Max. And that was where I went, ha-ha! Proof! At last! And then I just looked it up on the internet, and there was more about it there. So there you go. There's a lot of stuff going on with Whale. Well written, that's it. That I've put that and Will Quack Quack, and we've pretty much covered all of Wales' cartoon output now. Ba 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 ba. Deep dee doo. Dee doo dee 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 doo dee doo 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 doo. Walk back up, says Falco. Stay along the left wall. When you're in the dark, you can go down the wall, then down to the stairs you can see. Well, that is what I did, and there wasn't a ribbon down there, so I'm going to do it again, because evidently I've gone awry. Come on, how do I get down there? Come on. try again for Falco. The ribbon is hidden downstairs. Well, it does say hidden, so let's do a little bit of poking. God, wow, if I didn't know I was looking for a ribbon, this would be a really hard find. I mean, is that it? Have I got to do something to that? No. Click, click, click. Press, press, press. Press, 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 press. Ha ha, there we go, ribbon. There we go. That is sneaky. I mean, you had to find... This whole place is really well hidden. I'm going to save that. Save. Woo, let's find out what it is. Ribbon protects from all status ailments. Well. And I can equip that as many times as I want, right? So I can just put that on her now. Mind you, she was alright. It's Glomberg who's dying. Oh, but that's not status ailments. Ah! Just give it to someone. Ah! What? It doesn't say what my relics are? Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So I'll put a ribbon on. But this may be a terrible thing to do, so first I'm going to go back to the chat and find out what's going on in there. I won't post a link to GameFox, but it's the official BBC Store website. Okay, so apparently there's a sale on the BBC Store, and you can get Doctor Who things for cheapos, so anybody who wants that can. Fantastic Max was terrible. I'm sure it was, but I thought it was good at the time. I loved the theme tune. Remember being a kid and how hard it was to explain to parents the significance of what was on TV. The significance. I suppose it's difficult. Oh, you mean when I was saying, like, Mum, that's Space Baby. I sat through a few terrible Sesame Street Live and Muppet Babies live shows as a tiny wee tot. Now, stop right there. You went to a live Muppet Babies stage show? I'd love that. I'd go to that now. Were they puppets? Like, were they the puppets from the Muppets Take Manhattan? That'd be amazing! Now look, I'm not saying that the Postman Pat and Fireman Sam live shows that I went to were good, and in fact there's evidence on YouTube now in the form of a video that seems to be quite close to the Fireman Sam live show I went to, but it's absolutely terrible. And the fact that it has all but what would appear to be one of the same cast, the guy who played Fireman Sam when I saw it having swapped to play Station Officer Steele, and it having a couple of the songs that were on the tape that I purchased there, that suggests that actually it was a really bad show and I was just too young to recognise that. But I came out of it with Fireman Sam, the album, which, weirdly, may be one of the most intelligent children's albums I've ever heard, and I'll be talking about that on my YouTube one day. There's nothing quite as strange as flipping channels, finding a badly dubbed and very weird Taiwanese movie, slowly realising it absolutely is Dragon Ball, and then looking it up to find out it was an unauthorised rip-off, and yet still better than Dragon Ball Evolution. A couple of stars, that's probably when I got the ribbon. Removes all ailments, meaning if you're poisoned or experiencing another status ailment, and equip it out of battle, the poison's gone. Oh, lovely. If you see this message, says Jack and Benny, you can stop reading the chat. Alright, I will. Back to the game. Oh wait, yeah, go on, I'll give her a ribbon and... Oh, what do earrings do? Raises magic damage, more power if paired. Well, yes, Peepo is a magic user, so let's... Oh, alright, okay. Yeah, so I've equipped one of her hands with earrings. Oh no, that's what Genji Glove does. I get it. Okay. True Knight, sprint shoes, ribbon. Yeah, go on, let's have the sprint shoes now. We can move a little bit faster. It's 20-1. I can't believe I always play for so long. And achieve so little. Oh, I thought Peepo just got really tall then. I didn't realise that was him below her for some reason. Stupid of me, isn't it? I wasn't thinking about. The slash. Fadoof. Ba-boo ba-ba-da-be-doo-doo-doo, ba-boo-dee-be-doo. Sesame Street live shows, oh my god. You had those in America? That must be amazing. I wonder if it was like the real people. Avenue Q, the UK tour of Avenue Q this year, produced by the same guy who produced the Return of the Forbidden Planet tour. Woo! I missed it though. You saw the Coming Out of Their Shells tour? Whoa. Knew you would. Xenoblade X keeps eating at my sleep time. Yeah, I bet. Sorry, Chameleon, you had Tekid watch through a whole show of what? Let me go up the chat a little bit. Avenue Q. Oh, right, okay, cool. Is there a preferred way for me to send you that Steam key? No, just like either my Twitter DMs are open if you want to do that, or you can send it to me on YouTube private message or anything really. Just whatever, you know, however whatever way of communication you know that I have. Oh, maybe you're telling me you don't know any of those. So, yeah, just like send me it as a message on Demon Tomato Dave on either YouTube or Twitter and I'll get it. My DMs are open on Twitter if you want to do that. And then, of course, it's private anyway on YouTube. And I'll just try and remember, because now I know you're actually sending me something. I'll go and have a look. PRHC saw it in the West End years ago. Wanted to catch it again when it toured, but never did. Okay, bumza, dooza, booza. Well, I don't know if it's touring now, but it was this year. Oh no, Suits. Oh no. Oh no, Kairu. Oh no. That is exactly what I'm talking about not liking. That is gross. I'll tell you what I did like, though. There's one exception. There's one full body suit live stage show that I loved, and that was the Mr. Men. Here come the Mr. Men. Mr. Men to visit you. Yeah, the Mr. Men versus the Space Pirates. I mentioned it last week or last time or something. I did get to see that one, and I got to see the Mr. Men on Wishing Island or Mystery Island or something like that, and I didn't get to see Party Time with Mr. Men, but I do have the LP. Well, I have the tape. I now have the tape and 2 separate copies of it on vinyl. That's how important it is to me. I genuinely love that album. Seriously, it's a good album. It is. I still like listening to it. It's got it's got some great lyrics in it that are still genuinely funny to me now. There's a song about Little Miss Splendid, right? And she's she's done like a kind of a Broadway diva. So it's like, Little Miss Splendid! And the song is, it's like, who's the guile for whom fame was intended? Little Miss Splendid! But the best line is, who makes humble pennies look like 10 quid? Little Miss Splendid! Isn't that a great line? It's a good album. Only if you're me. Da 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 boo da ba ba doo dee dee boo dee bee dee bee ba doo 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 da 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 bee da doo doo dee da dee da da dee 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 da da doo doo. Yeah, never Chuck E. Cheese, always Rocket Fire. Ba 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 bee ba boo da doo dee bee ba ba doo. Oh, I haven't either seen or heard of The Heights, but I know The Lion King really well. Actually, I've known it for years and years and years, but I only saw it like a couple of years ago. And it was great, but like I knew every detail of what was. Oh, come on! I'm trying to exit this flipping maze. You will not stop attacking me with dogs and guys. Flipping heck! Yeah, the new Mr. Men is fine. I thought I would be all mad about it, but it's fine. Celis is a good person to put on the back row. Okay then. Order. Well, how do I put it on? Oh. Now there's nobody on the front row. So is that the front row and is that the back row? Is that what it is? Okay. There's Jack of Many posting a leprechaun. Fine. What else we've got? Yeah, to be honest, like, I feel like animatronics would be a good way to do a live Sesame Street show. You know, you'd have recorded voiceovers and then have the actual puppets appear. Guys, oh, I'm stuck. How do I get out of this? Every time I try and pick a way out of here, I get attacked. Someone tell me the way. I went to a place called Circus Pizza, Circus Arcade. To me, Chuck E. Cheese was the rip-off, but really all I cared about was arcade games. I think both of those were based on Showbiz Pizza. No, double click on her, it will show her move to the back row. Alright, hang on. You mean... Oh, cool. Cool, got it. One of the reasons me and the second wife got divorced was because I refused to see the live-action Lion King with her. Yeah, Rich, I would divorce you for that as well. It's good. I wouldn't. Because I would never have married you in the first place. You know? No offense, but like, you're not my type. Why are you helping me? You remind me of someone. But what's it matter anyway? I just want to, okay? Yeah, it's good. It's good. The Lion King. It's not like, you know, fursuits and clapping. It's kind of like imagine like a. Have you ever seen like those African choirs where they're sort of on tiered steps? Usually, I don't know why. I could be wrong about that, but I think I've seen them on those, and it's almost like it's almost. I mean, it's like sort of almost like gospel music, but it's obviously older than that, and it's in Swahili. It's and it's like that. It's quite authentic. It's like quite an actually like authentically African show. But they happen to be in sort of interesting masks and things and doing the story of the Lion King. So it's like it's the weirdest combination of like that, the authentic sort of African music, and then Elton John. It's the weirdest thing, and I know the reason why. It's because the Elton John didn't do any extra songs for the show, and they needed to expand it out to be the length of an entire musical. So they used Lebo M's Rhythm of the Pride Land songs. Now, Lebo M is the bloke who shouts the Nancing at the beginning of The Lion King. He wrote a spin-off album because he wrote that sort of music, and it was a sort of like inspired by The Lion King, or probably more accurately, I am able to use the fact that I was in The Lion King to further my career, and I approve of that, by the way, because it's a good album. And he was in the stage show. He just said, sure, we'll put all my songs in the stage show, and that can be the extra songs. And that's what they did. And it's good. Alright, what we got over... I mean, you'd hate it, Famous. You'd hate it. Because it's Disney, but... Well, I don't know. There's me assuming you're all grouchy about all things animated. Probably not. But if you decided that you wouldn't see The Lion King to the point where you're happy to get divorced, I imagine it's the case. Right, I'm out. I'm out of the town. Hey! Ho-ho! Ho-ho-ho! Where do I go now, though? Oh, yes, great. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-beedle-deedle-ba-ba-doo-da. Surely Menken and Rice could have done something. Well, they could have, but The Lion King is a different show than that. Menken and Rice did, they filled in for Beauty and the Beast. And they expanded that to what, frankly, I think is just an absolutely, just near perfect children's stage musical. It's like, it's the exact point between like a panto and like a proper serious musical. Obviously, it's really good. And they, you know, and it's a lot more like neatly tied together because they sensibly expanded the score to and the songs to like actually head up to the castle. Okay, head up to the castle again. Okay, yeah, they expanded that properly, but with The Lion King, it was a little bit haphazard. But that's the kind of show it is. Oh, I've got to go through that cave, haven't I? Oh, that's the point, yeah. I should have capitalised people. Oof. I wonder if I've got any more. No. But yeah, the Lion King is a bit of a hodgepodge, but it's a weird show. Like, it's not... Beauty and the Beast, to an extent, is like Beauty and the Beast the film, but done on stage. It's a little bit fancier than that. You know, the costumes are a little bit sort of more intricate and it's a bit more interesting, but that's basically what it is. With The Lion King, it's like a completely warped translation of The Lion King. Like it's the script is basically the exact same, but the visuals are so odd. Everything is done with like metaphorical masks and stuff. It's honestly, it's so weird. Well worth a look. Like, I almost think the making of book, where they go through all the artistic decisions, is actually like more interesting than the show. But that could be because it was all I had for like, I don't know, 12 years or something before I actually saw it. Oh, and by the way, everybody, we were talking about UK nostalgic stuff earlier. When I saw The Lion King a couple of years ago, see if who in here knows about British nostalgia things? Who have we got? Is Wagyu still in and favours? I mean, I might have said it to you guys, but anyone else who knows UK nostalgia? See if you can imagine. You'll never guess, but you know, see if you can. Who played Timon? If you don't know The Lion King, Timon is the little, oh, what's it called? Meerkat, who sings Hakuna Matata. Who do you think played Timon when I saw Disney The Lion King on stage? It was someone who we know from 80s nostalgia. But, and here's a clue, would only have now been the right age to play Timon. So this wasn't someone who was like, you know, an old man playing Timon. He was sort of, you know, a young man playing Timon. But I knew him from the 80s. Do, heal up out of battle. Good point. Good point. JonTron could play Timon. You are correct. Go on then, PR. No, not Keith Chegrin. Go on, PR83, see if you can guess. I've given you the clue. This was someone who would have been young because you know, when I saw him do Lion King a couple of years ago. I mean, he's basically my age. He's probably a couple of years older than me. He might not be. He might be my exact age. I don't know. Oh. That means I could play Timon, but I haven't got an equity card or anything, so I can't. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I'd love to play Timon. I'm good with a puppet. You know, I'm not from New York, but then neither's this guy. Or Brooklyn, or wherever it is you have to be from to have that voice. The Ginger from Woof. Good guess, but that is not correct. Johnny Briggs, another good guess, but not correct. Margaret Thatcher, terrible guess, but not a serious one. Okay, the answer is T-shirt from Teabag. Yeah, that one's a bit obscure. But if you were there, you know who I mean. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Why, when he was a young warthog... See, I can do it. I have to work on the voice a bit. He found his aroma lacked a certain appeal. He could clear the savannah after every meal. I'm trying to remember how much of the songs I can remember now. I can see what's happening. What? And they don't have a clue. Who? They'll fall in love, and here's the bottom line. Our trio's down to 2. Oh. Very nice. I mean, I think we're taking the mickey now. It's 1 in the morning and I can't get out of this cave. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna stop. That is us for now. I'm gonna go to bed because you've kept me awake the last couple of nights. Well, you kept me awake the night before last, and then as a result of that, I was bad at sleeping the next night. So I think we're doing that there. I think that's us. Oh, good. You're easily pleased, Emelian. Okay then, so, well, there you go. Well, get me a authentic Lion King stage Timon puppet, and I'll do the whole thing for you if you like. Right. Alright, so I think we're done there. I don't want to involve too much further ado. Let me just see if there's anything else I need to talk about. So once again, anyone who happens to either be in or know someone who is in the UK in 2 weeks' time and can get up to Manchester Anime and Gaming. Oh, what? Convention, Expo, something like that. Con, I think. Is where I'm doing my live show. And a panel about being on YouTube, and a panel about this, about playing Final Fantasy VI for the first time. Oh, hello, Kimming. I don't think I've said hello to you yet. So I don't know what time you came in, but, you know, hi and everything. I will sleep thigh. Thank you for wishing me that. It's 1 in the morning here, so, right. I feel like there's always a couple of extra things to clear out of the way. What shall I chat to you about? My comic's coming along quite well. You'll see that at some stage in your lives ever, I should imagine. Something else I'm writing that you're going to quite like is happening. I'm enjoying that, but I don't know when you'll see that, so I shouldn't really go on about that too much. I've got all sorts of great things that I'm doing for videos after my next show. Cheers, Game Fox. Oh yeah, everybody grab Ursa Games' Steam key there. Hope you sleep well, Dave. Have a lovely night, and tell Abby I said hello if she knows who I am. Ha ha! She probably knows who you are. Oh, well, actually, I don't know. Do you come to the Undertale streams as well? Because Abby hasn't watched the Final Fantasy VI streams yet, so she might not know who you are. Don't take offence at that if not. But if you've been in the Final Fantasy streams, then she'll have seen you there. No, but in the Undertale stream. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right. Well, I think that's me then. I shall be enjoying a day off with my wife tomorrow, although we're hopping into town for reasons. So I haven't got Easter eggs from my family yet. I'm going to get those and post those off. Is there anything else to talk about? I feel like there is. I feel like there's else things to talk about. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, I can't wait for this show to happen because I love doing them, and it means that once I've done them, then I can get back to normal life anyway, so I can start doing the Ocarina of Time videos again, the book videos again, you know, Star Wars, I'm one of those ages, Way of Kings. I'm listening to some podcasts, by the way, if you need something to listen to while I'm off the air. I've been listening to Travis and Tybee with, now what do they call it? Interrobang. That is a great show. You should go and listen to that. Travis and Brent, of course, Trends Like These, I've mentioned before. I'm up to date with that. I've started listening to something called Oh No! With, oh gosh, I can't remember the names, but it's like Oh No! With man's name and woman's name. Carrie Poppy, I think is the woman's name. What's the man's name? Don't know. But they have this thing where they go and try out, like, things that are probably scams, you know, like alternative medicine type things and cults and things. They go and try them, and then they report back as to whether they were of any use, whether they were scary, whether they were expensive. You know what I mean? It's like a sort of we've done it so you don't have to type thing. That's really interesting. And of course, there's Never Got Round to It, which this is for. I'm going to be on episode, goodness knows what, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 of Never Got Round to It with Brett MW. And there's a couple of episodes of that you might want to listen to. That's the one where, you know, he finds someone who hasn't done a thing that he also hasn't done that most nerds have done, and they go off and they do it together. Now, I know what you're thinking, but so far, all he's done is a Ghibli film and Castlevania, but we can live in hope, can't we? Going to town on a bank holiday weekend, you madman, it'll be mob. That's a fair point. Huh. Nah, never mind. Have you heard Rob Paulson's voice actor interview podcast? That's yes, I have. Well, I think I've heard a couple of them. Oh, and by the way, if we're going further back in time, the animation podcast. Oh, what's his name? What is his name? Can't remember, but it's just called The Animation Podcast. It's done by a bloke who works at Disney, or worked at Disney at the time, and he interviews a load of, like, his hero animators, and they're my hero animators. You know, Glenn Keane's on there. And, oh, come on, Dave. You've known his name all your life. Oh, come on. Well, you haven't, but at least since you were about 14. What's his name? Oh, come on. I know his name. Anyway, the bloke who did Jafar and Scar, that fella. And people like that. He interviews them all, and they're... Oh, it's so interesting. Oh, my God. They're so interesting. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm sure either of us will have more keys at some point, or you should just buy the game because, you know, support our pals here in the little cherry tomato lot here on the stem. What do tomatoes grow on? The stem, a vine. There we go. I think that's everything. So good night, everybody, and I shall see you again soon.